Ego Motive, the entrepreneurial organization.
I want each and every one of us to just say, I am bigger. 1, 2, 3.
I am bigger.
You must have a vision for you to know your direction. You can do anything you set your mind to, and the obstacles you go through will only make you stronger. I like to use the word fantastic. Can we all just say fantastic real quick? Fantastic. Awesome. So I've divided my questions into 3 segments. The first category focused on us, the new generation. The second focused on our parents, aka the old generation. And lastly, the third segment is focused on the youth, otherwise known as the coming generation. So to kickstart the discussion, what we're going to do is quite simple. I'm going to say a certain word, and when I say that word, I want any one of you to say the very first thing that comes into mind when you hear that word. Do you all understand? Perfect. So the first word is education. What is the first thing that comes into mind? Raise your hand. Anyone? Yes?
It's the key to success.
The key to success.
The university that I want to go.
Passion. What is the first thing that comes into mind when you hear the word passion? Passion. Anyone else? Yes, up there.
Devotion.
Devotion. Perfect. Last but not least, the third word is success. What is the first thing that comes into mind when you hear the word success? Yes.
Money.
I'm sure most of you by now are wondering why we're doing such an exercise. The reason is simple. I want to introduce you guys to a new psychological concept commonly referred to as neuroassociation. Now, in neuroassociation, the findings suggest that what you associate with what you experience is more important than the experience itself. To give an example, when you hear the word homework, you either associate pain or pleasure in doing your homework. Yes. Now, this association of pain or pleasure determines your attitude towards doing your homework. And your attitude, for the most part, determines your results. So the chain is simple. Association leads to attitude. Attitude determines work ethic. And work ethic, for the most part, determines your results. So the question then becomes, what do you associate with failure? Is it an opportunity to learn and grow from your mistakes, or do you associate failure with giving up? Fundamentally speaking, this is what separates a successful life from a mediocre one. We all have things that happen to us, but what separates a winner from a loser is how you handle that negativity in that exact moment. Raise your hand if you have a dream, a goal, or something you wish to accomplish. Fantastic, thank you, Mr. Gannon. I was reading a book on human nature not too long ago, and I found it quite fascinating that the core thing that motivated human behavior as a whole were our dreams. It was the thought that one day, what you are thinking in your mind will manifest into the physical reality. That all the endless battles you face on a daily basis will be worth it one day. After having understood the hypothesis that all human conduct was solely with an aim to have the dreams realized, I then wondered why the vast majority of us never really clearly outline what it is that we want. And yet this wanting is what governs most of our thoughts and actions. The problem with us humans on a larger scale is our ability to comprehend multiple thoughts at the same time. Because we are then spoiled for choice. Doctor, lawyer, accountant, we don't know what to choose, and so leave the decision to chance. Most of us have a somewhat rough idea of what it is we truly want out of life. And this vicious circle didn't start yesterday. No, we see the trend in our parents when we ask them questions like, what did you really want to do with your life? Some aspired to be painters, but became lawyers. My mom is an amazing cook, but works at the central bank. And she always regrets not listening to that inner voice that knows exactly what it is that you want. So the question then becomes, what stops you from following your dreams? The answer is fascinatingly simple. Yourself. The only real person you need to prove something to is yourself. The person in the mirror is your biggest opponent. Now, this opponent may come in very devious ways. It may take the form of fear, sometimes doubt, lack of belief in yourself, uncertainty. The list goes on. But I'm here to tell you today that you are bigger. On the count of 3, I want each and every one of us to just say, I am bigger. 1, 2, 3.
I am bigger.
Believe it. You are bigger than your problems. You can do anything you set your mind to do, and the obstacles you go through will only make you stronger. On an individual level, what we lack for the most part is preparation. We fail to prepare. Alan Lincoln once said, failing to plan is planning to fail. Now, my definition of preparation is investing time into a systematically developed plan or vision. This is simply because you must have a vision for you to know your direction. I repeat, you must have a vision for you to know your direction. Otherwise, without a vision, you're more like a blind man without his navigation stick. You may fall off a cliff or drown in deep water, for you have no sense of direction. I'll wrap it up by saying, we, you and I, can make this world a better place, can leave a positive impact for the coming generation. Only, and if only, we start from where we are with what we have, because what we have is more than enough. My name is Nyasha Dawanyi, and from this day forth, may you never be the same again. Thank you.
He's only 8 years of age. Can you say wow? Okay, one of the things that strikes me was telling me that when he goes to China to study economics, he's also going to, he has seen a gap, which is to study Mandarin so that he can influence the Chinese people through his motivational speaking. How is that? Another big hand, well done.
Ego Motive, the entrepreneurial organization.